group. And can we have another powerful round of applause there, ladies and gentlemen, for our next speaker.
Good afternoon. Do I need a mic? Hi, good afternoon. I'm going to be talking to you about Mahindra Racing and how we've used technology to create some innovative brand experiences for our fans and consumers. So Mahindra Racing is an international electric motorsport. It hasn't come to India yet, but it's been run in about 10, 12 international cities across the world for the last 5 years. Season 6 is starting next weekend in Saudi. The race happens in New York, Paris, London, Hong Kong, and so on. And the examples I'm going to share with you are examples where we've created some very unique brand experiences based on unmet needs or desires of our fans. So that's what this whole session is about. And I'll share 3 examples with you. So that's what I'm going to talk about. The first bit is about this film that we created, a 360-degree film, which did so well it became part of Google's showcase around the world. At that time, it was the highest viewed 360-degree video using Google's technology, the Daydream technology. And basically, the desire of the fan was, how do I experience what happens at a race? Around the race, because on television or on digital they can see the actual race itself, but how do you bring home the whole experience to the fan? Because as I said, the race happens only in about 10, 12 locations around the world. It doesn't happen in India so far, so how do Indian fans get to experience what happens around the race? And also fans across the world, because not everyone comes to the location. By the way, this particular motorsport is now seen by 400 million plus people across the world. It's the fastest growing motorsport in the world, higher growths than MotoGP and F1. And we believe soon in the future it will overtake F1 as well. So this one is a video that Gul Panag created for us. Her production house, Titar Lodge Productions, did this film in collaboration with Google's Daydream. So let me show you the film. It's not the full film, it's just a shorter version because of time.
What a great move from the Mahindra driver. Takes the lead of the championship with victory in Marrakesh.
So what exactly makes your world go around? Well, let me take you around on a one-of-a-kind immersive 360 experience shot on the cutting-edge Google Jump Cam. Let's get this started. Bustling city center, or the equally bustling grid walk. This world of Marrakesh is about to go on a roller coaster ride. It's easy to get lost at the Jebel Fana, but familiar faces are always welcome. I'm at the city center right now, and look who's joining us. Felix Rosenquist. And here we have Nick Heidfeld. Now, let's head straight to the race venue. The garage is no doubt the most intense place to be in, before and during the race. There's no stopping the excitement.
So we did this film, and as I said, this is a shorter version. The longer version is available for you to download from the AdTech app, or if you go to the website, and you can see the full version of the film, which is 3.59 minutes. And if you watch it on your phone, you can get the 360-degree experience, the proper experience. We're just trying to give you a snippet out here. So it did very well. We obviously promoted the film and amplified it digitally to fans all over the world, and we got 30 million views. As the slide says, more than 40% views from outside India. Because why are we doing Mahindra Racing? We are trying to take the Mahindra brand global. We are trying to make the visibility of the Mahindra brand global. And we are among the top teams. We are among, we are competing against Audi and Jaguar. And this year Mercedes has come in. So we are right up there. And content like this helps us create amplification around the world. This particular piece of content won many awards as well, and as I said, it's part of Google's international showcase. Let me show you another film which we did because we were so happy with this one. And here the experience and the what we wanted to bring to the fans was, the fans always want to know, what do race drivers do beyond the races? Because they see famous names like Nick Heidfeld and so on at the race. So when they watch the television broadcast or the digital broadcast, they see, how the guy is performing on the track. But what do they do beyond in their real life? And one of our drivers, Felix Rosenquist, we asked him to jump out of a plane to do a skydive, and this was one day before the race. So thank God Anand didn't come to know about this, otherwise he may have stopped it. But we took a risk. We made him jump out of a plane, and we created a 360-degree video of that, and I'm going to show you a glimpse of that. Again, this is not the full version, it's a shorter version.
He had a challenge to find 3 restaurants in Paris, and then his comeback was that I needed to jump out of a plane in Berlin. It's a bit different, but I'm quite happy he did it, because it's sort of a thing that you want to tick off the list of things you do in your life, and I'm much of an adrenaline junkie, so yeah, I'll absolutely love it. You're hanging in something that high up in the air. I think it's around 1,000 meters above the ground. And you're just looking down and you see the best view possible of a capital of Germany, and cruising down in a parachute. It was hard to describe, but something really, the most crazy thing I've done, for sure.
Again, a unique experience for the fans to see what a race driver does beyond the track. And we picked up conversations from fans, and we created this video for them. The third example is again an unmet need or a desire, because very few people actually get to sit in a race car, right? You may, if you have a very rich friend, you may sit in a Ferrari, but to sit in a race car is a very, very unique thing. Very few drivers who are at this level of motorsport actually get to sit in a race car. So given that was a desire, unmet desire for many fans, we created one more experience for fans, which I'm going to share with you. This goes back to the earlier video, the stats you can see out here. But let me go to the next one, which is the activation that we created at IIT Delhi and also at the Auto Expo, which gets a huge number of footfalls. And basically, we did 2 things. One is we actually had a simulator where people could sit in the simulator and experience what it is to drive a Mahindra race car. The second thing that we did was a little more interesting, which is, watch this film and you'll get it. the fan was just sitting on a chair with a steering in his hand, but on the screen, the fan could see himself or herself driving a Mahindra racing car. And then obviously they felt so kicked that they took videos and shared it on their social pages. And this again did very well for us at a couple of activations. And not just this, we do a whole lot of other stuff for Mahindra Racing. So this is like 600,000 visitors at the Auto Expo where this activation happened. As I said, a whole lot of other stuff that we do on social platforms, which we amplify digitally. So this is co-creating the livery of the car, which is a competition called Driven by Design. Similarly, design for the Mahindra Racing driver's helmet and the race suit. And fans get involved in designing these things, and obviously causes a lot of engagement. And you can see 25,000 entries, 15,000 eventual submissions, because to make an entry takes almost half an hour to 45 minutes. So that's the level of engagement that we get, and then we amplify it digitally. So a whole lot of stuff that we've been doing on digital and social. And all these initiatives have resulted in 86 million views, video views in the last season, 2 million followers, and so on. And we won the social media award given by Formula E for the second time as well. So in a nutshell, just shared with you how technology can help create some unique brand experiences, some innovations which I think work well if they solve a desire of fans or meet an unmet need of the fans. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Thank you.